Hey guys, I am back with these little journals to give you a flip through of them. I've got 4 of the little bags from Target, the little canvas bags, and then I have 3 of the paper bag that holds the gift card. So I'm just going to start with these here. And this one here, I'm just going to call it Candy Cane. That's how it will be listed. All these, of course, will be in the Etsy shop. And this is how that will be listed, is just Candy Cane. And then here is the back. And they are all basically the same, other than I used some of the different music paper in the one like I had in the video there for the series video. Of course, it has the paper in the front. It has the little bells here. These are the Tim Holtz bells and the little bow. Here is the spine. Fun little journals to make. Here is the cover paper. Here is just that little piece of journaling paper with the vintage trim. Here is, all these are backed. This one is kind of backed with some of that old music sheet there. Here is some of that tatting. I've just simply stitched it on. Did kind of a messy stitch there. There's that. Here's another big another printable. That back in there a little bit better. And then here is just the other sides of the, here is the, I missed that somewhere. Oh, that's because it was caught right here. This has the little music paper, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. There's the other side of it. Here is the Santa Claus, a Merry Christmas, or a Merry Xmas to you. Here is the little bell saying. Here's just some paper I've stitched on, and there's the back. So anyway, this is the little Christmas greetings one. Or the candy cane one, I'm sorry. This one here, I'm calling it Vintage Postcard Girl, because I have 2 vintage girls. So this one is my Vintage Postcard Girl. There is the spine, of course there is the back. And this here has a couple of little Tim Holtz jingle bells there, and a little snowflake metal charm there. And of course it does have the paper in the front. Here's that little vintage tatting there. Here's that, and this is backed also. Jingle bells, music sheet. There's some more of that stitched on. Here is the Santa Claus, and it is backed. All of them are backed. Just some masking paper I've stitched in there. Here's some of that every time a bell rings. The other part of the music sheet. Here's that Magic of Christmas. And that is this one. And I still have my threads. I did not clean them off very good. But anyway, this is the Vintage Postcard Girl. And then this one here I'm just calling the Vintage Girl. Okay. Because this was not a postcard. So we're just going to call her Vintage Girl. And then here is the binding, and of course I did them all like this to hold that seam binding on. This one here I've just put 2 little snowflake charms on and a little bow. And the paper should be in there. And all of these, well, I won't say they're all the same because some of them I did not stitch the green little trim in. Here is I'll have to put a little sheet in there. I have forgot to do that, but I will put that in there. Let me make a note here. Okay. But anyway, I will put the little piece of paper in there. Evidently, I've just forgotten to do that. Here, I've just sewed a little crocheted lace on the... Here is a little Rolodex paper. I got this from my friend Anne. Thank you, Anne. I am so appreciative to that stuff that you sent. I absolutely love it. I've got some journals that I'm using some more of it in. But anyway, this is just a little Rolodex card. And then here is the little printable. A little doily sewed on the book page. I've just stitched some little seam binding on that one. Another little girl image that I have backed in some paper. And then there is the back. But anyway, this is the little vintage girl. Okay. And then this is going to be just Santa. We're just going to call him Santa. And of course, this is the one that I showed you in the video. So he's got the regular paper there, the regular music sheet. There's that tatting. There's the little vintage greeting, candy cane greeting. And there's that little tag. And I will probably, since I have these open, I will probably stitch something on a couple of these pages. I feel like I've kind of left this one a little less than the other. So I'm going to actually probably stitch some seam binding down one or some lace or something on a couple of these pages here. But this will be the Santa, the little Santa journal. So, and I will spruce it up just a little bit more. Okay, and that will be the little the Target Dollar Spot canvas bags. Okay, here are the three little gift card holders I made out of the paper bags. These two are really basically the same. This is the one that I showed you in the video, I believe. Oh no, this is not the one I showed you in the video. This one has a different paper. Same, it is basically the same. I have used that same vintage lace. This one here I will be calling Santa number 2. I did the Magic of Christmas for, like, if you wanted to use it as that as the card. There is the masking paper. Here is just some stitching I've done there. Book page with a doily. Here is the little Jingle Bells music sheet on some copy dyed ledger paper. Here's some little vintage paper there. Another little tuck spot. Here's that gorgeous little paper there off Pinterest. Here is Hark the Herald Angels Sing, put on the book page. And here is Christmas Wishes, a little one I've put there. Here is a little tuck spot. And then here is the envelope for the gift card, if that's what you want to use that for. And of course it has the little hidden spot there. And then the paper here to write a sentiment or something there. So anyway, this is Santa number 2. It has some Noel paper. This is still off the Tidings, the Authentiques Tidings paper. So, and of course your back has the little printable there. Okay, and then this is the one. This is Santa number 1. They all had the little every time a bell rings. That's what I just chose to put on the back of those. But this will be your Santa number 1. This is actually the one I showed you in the video. There's your paper there. Book page. Your printable. There's Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Another little tuck spot. Here's your little printable there. Jingle Bell book page. and then the little piece there. So anyway, this is the Santa number 1. Okay, and then this one here, we're just going to call her, excuse me, we're just going to call her Heaven's Angel, or Heaven's Little Angel. That's what I'll call this one and have it listed as. Let me write that down or I'll forget it. Heaven's Little Angel. I did use some different lace here. This is not a vintage lace here. It's just one that I have picked up. The other two actually have the vintage lace on them. This was used with that same paper line. I've stitched this one in some green here instead of red. A lot of them I stitched in red. This one I stitched in green. Here is Christmas greetings for the front. This is the one I actually put on this side instead of this side. So I just liked it on this side better. So I did switch those. Here is some little Christmas trees stitched in. The little Merry Christmas printable, which is backed with some... Oh, nope, I didn't back this one. It is not backed. It is just the card. Doily. This is a different doily from the others. There's this little printable on the ledger paper. My little Jingle Bells printable there. Little image with the little journaling paper. And then here is this, and I will also put this in the one that I showed, because I have another one of these. I will put that in the other book, so they all three have one. Here is another book page with the little printable there, the little music sheet. I really like that. And then just some copy paper, dyed paper. And then here's just another little journaling spot. So, and then here is where I put the little sticker quote or saying here, like I actually put in the front of the book on the others. I put it in the back here. Here, of course, is your hidden little pocket, which is a little easier to get to when you put it on that side. And then here will be the spot for your gift card, if that's what you're using it for. And then here is, of course, the paper that I've put in the little pocket there. Okay, so anyway, these are my little Christmas goodies for this week. And anyway, like I said, I want to have them listed in Etsy. So anyway, thank you so much for watching.